The No Fate channel, checking in, and it's time to wake up. Because on this episode of the Supplement Review, I have finally gotten my hands on a pre-workout that I have been trying to review for well over a year. Over a year ago, I reviewed BuckedUp.com's well-known pre-workout, simply labeled Bucked Up. And ever since then, I have been trying to review their higher stemmed Woke AF. So today we are getting woke, and by woke I mean Woke AF. A longtime subscriber of mine, huge thanks to him, don't know if he wants his name on blast, so I'm not going to throw it out there, sent me 4 samples of Woke AF, precisely measured in individual baggies. Huge thanks to him for making the effort to reach out to me and get that into my hands. I have now tried that 3 of the 4 packets, and I think it's safe to do an honest review of BuckedUp.com's Woke AF. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. On this series, I simply review a supplement on every episode to help you decide if it is right for your fitness goals, your health needs, and most importantly, that hard-earned money. So the company name, I think, is like DAS Labs or something like that, but the website is buckedup.com, probably best known for their Bucked Up pre-workout, and all of their supplements have, a hunting theme. Even their main ingredient is like deer antler velvet that they put in all of their pre-workouts and even sell individually. So that's kind of their running theme. People love their products from what I've been able to gather. When I reviewed their original formula, Bucked Up, I thought it was a good pre-workout that delivered, a good workout, but I thought the price point was a little above and beyond what it was actually delivering and what was in the ingredients. But they have a higher stim version. They have Lit AF, which is a higher stim, more on the nootropic side. And they have Woke AF, which I'm going to be reviewing today. So today I finished the 3rd out of the 4 packets that the subscriber sent me. And I think I can safely give an honest review after this workout. We're kind of doing things in reverse. I am finished my workout, and now it's kind of tailoring off in terms of the energy level. So I'm hoping to get this review in before it completely crashes. 1 bottle of Woke AF contains 30 servings. 1 serving is 12.09 grams. For vitamins, we've got B12 at 100 micrograms. For pumps, we've got citrulline malate 2-to-1 ratio at 6 grams. Now, I also always put taurine in the pumps category to be consistent. It does float around different categories. Taurine only has 100 milligrams. Usually when I see taurine, I do tend to like 1 gram. This only has 100 milligrams. Also, we have for performance, strength endurance, we've got beta alanine at 3.2 grams. That is the full dose that you should get. Also, we have Actogen, which is for ATP and to reduce soreness at 25 milligrams. I have not done any research with regards to how well that works, but that's what it's supposed to be. Also, what I'll put under performance, we've got Himalayan rock salt with trace minerals, 100 milligrams. Again, I do like to see sodium and Himalayan rock salt, pink Himalayan sea salt in pre-workouts because it helps replace some of the minerals that you're sweating out. So good thing to see. As far as focused ingredients, we've got alpha size alpha GPC at 200 milligrams. So that's a yin and a yang. So it's nice that they see that they use a trade name of alpha GPC. Unfortunately, 200 milligrams is underdosed. We do like to see 300 milligrams at minimum because that usually comes in at a 50% ratio. So you're only going to be getting, your body's only going to be getting 100 milligrams of alpha GPC. And most of the studies that have been done with regards to beneficial results are seen at like 300 milligrams delivered. So long story short, it's good to see it's in there, but it is slightly underdosed. As far as energy, which is what all of you stim junkies are looking for, because of course the Bucked Up is their baseline product and Woke AF is supposed to be their high stim pre-workout version of their pre-workouts. Let's go. Caffeine anhydrous, 333 milligrams. That is a very, very good amount. Anything over 275 with regards to caffeine, I definitely put in the plus category. The only downside to that with regards to the caffeine is that it's only 1 version of caffeine. As a person who is super picky, I do like to see 2 versions, a fast-acting and a slow-acting caffeine, especially when you get to the higher amounts of caffeine to push that energy duration longer. But 333 milligrams, very good amount of caffeine. Also for, let's just say, energy, we've got Synephrine HCI at 40 milligrams. Synephrine is known to kind of be a thermogenic, warm your body up, get you going. Also, we've got deer antler velvet extract at 50 milligrams. As I mentioned, buckedup.com, that DAS Labs is known for putting deer antler velvet in like everything. As far as the research I've seen on this, not very much in terms of like benefits versus like bro science. So I haven't done enough research to tell you that it's a joke or it's a scam or the opposite, that it's something that matters. But deer antler velvet extract, 50 milligrams. And then rounding out the stimulants is dendrobium at a 4-to-1 ratio. I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm going to put it right here at 100 milligrams. Now that is supposed to have PEA-like properties. And I will say, when I did some Googling, when I went down the rabbit hole of what this stuff was, I found that a lot of supplements that initially contained dendrobium in them were known to be spiked with amphetamines. And we have seen this in the past with a lot of supplements. And I'm not saying that Woke AF is doing this, but in the past we've seen a number of supplements that when they're first released, they get tons of hype. People love them. They're beaked out of their mind. They see all types of gains. They just can't say enough good things about these supplements. And then once the hype is thrown through the roof on the third or fourth batch or iteration of that product, even with the same ingredients panel, we find that the product is just not as delivering as it used to be. And there's a lot of complaints about it not having any effect or very little effect whatsoever. I'm not saying that's what Woke AF is doing, but with regards to dendrobium, I've seen very little benefit of that with regards to the actual product itself on what it's supposed to do. So with that aside, with the ingredients aside, let's get into the taste very quickly. I got Blue Raz. It comes in like 5 flavors. I'll put all the flavors right here. And Blue Raz is exactly what you would expect. Mixed fine, blue raspberry, right? You know, it tastes okay, right? It probably a solid 5 out of 10. People don't care what their pre-workouts taste like anyway. So let's just get on to how it delivered in the gym that you see around me, the home gym. You know, gyms are opening up across the country. Massachusetts is late to the party. I'm still working out in the basement trying to get things done. So let's just talk about the pre-workout Woke AF. How did it deliver? It was good. I'm not going to complain about it. It's good. It got me a good workout. It got me the job done as far as the pumps. The pumps were below average, to be fair, what we consider a decent or average pump label product. I got okay pumps. I felt like most of the pumps that I got were because I was doing, you know, circuit training or even supersets. I felt like that was really where most of the pumps were coming from compared to other pre-workouts and compared to my average or usual, you know, pump level. So overall, it delivered okay pumps with that 6 grams of citrulline malate, but that was really the only pump ingredient, and that's kind of showed in the pump aspect. As far as the energy kicking in, it kicked in about 25 minutes, and it lasted just under 2 hours. As right now, I can feel it kind of dropping off already, and I'm about at the 2-hour mark. Overall, it was a good pre-workout. Is it high stim? No, absolutely not high stim for the stuff that we've been working on in terms of reviewing. If you are a stim junkie, this is probably going to be like below average for you. If you're new to the pre-workout market, this is probably going to be a little bit higher than you're used to. But I would say most of the benefits of Woke AF come from that caffeine. Caffeine, the #1 pre-workout ingredient. That's why people love their energy drinks. That's why people love their coffee. 333 milligrams, quite a lot of caffeine. And I have to honestly admit, I think that probably 99% of the benefits from Woke AF is from that 333 milligrams of caffeine. So did I like this pre-workout? It got the job done. I mean, I'd give it a thumbs up if someone hands me a bottle of it, sure. But let's talk about cost, right? You see that segue? You see that segue? So if you go online, buckedup.com, you can get this pre-workout for $55 for 30 servings. That's the everyday price without any coupons. And obviously, when you go to checkout, you can see there's like a coupon code box. You can get like a 10 or 15% off coupon probably any time of the day and twice on Sundays, which brings us down to like $1.54 per serving. And that's not a bad everyday price because, of course, like every supplement company, they're going to throw bonuses or seasonal, you know, coupons. They're going to get you a 20% off, or maybe, you know, buy 2 bottles, get 1 free. Who knows, right? So $1.55 being like the high water mark with respect to the cost. That's probably, you're still overpaying for what you're getting, to be fair, because the pre-workout market is so high and so deep with stacked pre-workouts. You're certainly overpaying compared to other pre-workouts, compared to what other pre-workouts have. There's a lot better pre-workouts out there. I could probably think of 10 off the top of my head that cost right around that $1.50, $1.70 mark that are going to deliver way more than this one did for me. But if you like it, you like it. I'm still not sold on the deer antler velvet stuff, and frankly, I was expecting more from this company compared to their bucked up pre-workout, considering this was the higher stim version, the woke AF version. I do know that they're starting to transition away from like the hunting theme on some of the stuff, on some of their bottling and stuff, that they're kind of moving away slightly from the hunting theme. So maybe we'll see new iterations of this pre-workout. It is probably an older pre-workout, in 2020 compared to when it first came out, just with respect to the ingredients label. And I'm imagining that when they do revitalize this label, that they're going to hopefully make it a lot stronger and hopefully a lot longer, because frankly, there wasn't much of a standout with respect to this label, considering, again, it's their like premier premium version of a pre-workout. Frankly, I don't think it's worth the cost, but if you're interested in it and you can find a great deal on it, because as we know with supplements, sometimes it's just about which website we check out or which time of the year that we're buying it and how much of it we're buying, that you can get some really great deals out there. It might be worth you giving it a go, again, if you can get that price point down to something to your satisfaction. Overall, it delivered. I'm glad that I was able to get my hands on it. Huge thank you to the subscriber who did send this to me, and he weighed them out and everything. I double-checked the weights on my scale. Boom, 12.10, 12.8, so right around that 12.09 mark, right where it should be. Again, huge thank you to them. Now, if you've come this far in the video and you have any questions, I want you to drop them in the comments below. Have you tried Woke AF? What was your experience of it, and when did you try it, right? It's 2020 now. Were you one of the first ones, one of the first bottles that came out back in like 2017, 2018, or is this something that you tried recently? And I want your opinion in the comments below, because obviously, pre-workouts react differently with different people, different types of workouts, so on and so forth. So I'm always interested in your thoughts in the comments below. Now, if you've come this far in the video, you know what to do. Give this video a like, hit that subscribe button. Now, if you happen to use Amazon.com, don't know if you've heard of that website before. If you happen to use Amazon.com, I'm going to put an affiliate link in the description below. Click on that link, buy whatever you want on Amazon, whatever you normally buy on Amazon, and it just kicks me back a little bit of money to keep all of these wonderful lights on. Doesn't cost you anything, and it takes a little bit of money out of Amazon's pockets. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you dads be great parents to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I post tips and tricks to save you dads time, energy, and money. 3 things that are in short supply for every dad out there.